Hey y'all, it's Vegan Girl Crush, and today I'm going to be making some vegan lasagna. So, before we go ahead and get started, here's a few ingredients that I will be using today. So first, we're gonna need some vegan cheese, obviously. Some good cheese for our lasagna. I have about a pack and a half of some Violife mozzarella. Yeah, like a pack and a half would be good, maybe 2 packs, but I already used half of it the other night. So yeah, we're just gonna have a pack and a half tonight. Cool. And then for our ground beef, I have this Impossible meat. Yep, there we go. Cool beans. And then also, I don't know if this is a usual thing that people put in lasagna, but it's how my mom does it. So yeah, I'm gonna put some vegan cream cheese in it. I promise it tastes pretty good. And then we need some tomato sauce. So I got some Hunt's tomato sauce. And also my mom puts a beer in hers. So we're putting a beer in this vegan version, Vibes. And then just a couple little veggies. We got an onion and we got 2 little celery stalks. And just for spices and stuff, we're gonna add some garlic, oil, basil, oregano, red crushed pepper, regular pepper, garlic powder, and salt. All right, this is gonna taste super good, so stay tuned if you want some tasty vegan lasagna. Vibes. All right, y'all, this is a little embarrassing, but I actually forgot the most important part of the lasagna, which actually is the lasagna, is, you know, the lasagna noodles. So yeah, this is also part of the ingredients that we need to make this vegan lasagna. Anyways, backtracking, let's go make this lasagna. So our first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut all these veggies nice and fine, make sure they're really small so they can cook really well in our pot. After we cut all of our veggies nice and fine, then we're gonna put a little bit of oil in a pot, and then we're gonna throw the onion and celery into the pot with the oil, and yeah, we're gonna give it a nice little stirry stir. So while our celery and onion are cooking in the oil, next we're gonna open up our can of sauce. But first, I was feeling like I wanted some wine, so I poured myself a big glass of wine, and it's just gonna add some spice to this meal. It's gonna make it more fun to make, so yeah. Cheers. Get your wine if you also are making this right now, because it's gonna taste great with the lasagna. Cheers. So this is my can opener, and a funny story, it's really hard to use this can opener. I'm gonna show like a little clip of me trying to use it, but it's actually like really embarrassing and hard. And I need to buy a new one, but I just don't want to pay for another one because it gets the job done just like really slowly. So you have to like do like this with it, and it kind of just like doesn't open, and then you have to go like around the can, just like keep going. And it's really, honestly, like it's really not good anymore, but you know what? After like 10 minutes of trying to open the can, it opens. So I refuse to buy a new one. It will be gifted to me by someone. I will not pay for it because she's getting the job done. But anyway, like I'm not gonna record myself doing this. I just want to show y'all my can opener struggles. So yeah, open that can of sauce though. Finally got this can open of sauce, and we're gonna pour it into the pot with the celery and onions. Let's go. Alright, so give that a little stir and then get ready because we're about to add lots of seasonings in this pot. So we're going to throw a little bit of garlic paste up in there, give it a little stir, and then we're going to add some salt to the pot and then some pepper. And then after that, we're going to add a few red pepper flakes, and then we're going to add a little hint of oregano up in there, and then we're going to put basil. I like a lot of basil, so I put a lot. And then yeah, after that, give it a good stir, and it's going to smell great. After all that, we're going to open up our beer to get ready to add to the sauce. And then we're also going to grab our sugar out our cabinet, and we're going to add maybe like 2 spoons of sugar to it as well. And then we're going to slowly pour the beer in and stir, and it's going to get really foamy, and that is what's supposed to happen. And then you just stir it up. All right, y'all, so our sauce is cooking. While our sauce is cooking, we need to start boiling some water so our noodles can get ready to go. Cue noodles in boiling water. Also, y'all, pro tip, I'm making lasagna for 2 people. There will obviously definitely be leftovers, but I'm making it in a pan like this big. I don't know the measurements. I'm sorry, I'm a shit chef. But yeah, I'm gonna use like 9 lasagna noodles, probably. Like 9, so just a little guesstimate of what I'm gonna put in this boiling water. Anyways, boiling water time. Now you can add your noodles to your boiling water, and yes, I realize the noodles are sticking out the pot, but this is the biggest pot that I have, and they will boil and get soft and fall into the pot. And at this time, both our sauce and our noodles should be boiling away in the pots. All right, y'all, so our sauce is still cooking, our noodles are still boiling. The next step is to start cooking down the fake beef. Oil to your pot, and then you kind of crush it up with your hands. I really don't like touching this stuff. I also just think it looks really real and it kind of freaks me out, but it tastes super good. Anyways, you just give it a little stir, and then yeah, it's gonna start turning brown. That's when you know it's ready, and just add some salt and pepper. At this time, you should probably preheat your oven. I preheat it to 400 degrees. And then your noodles are probably done boiling at this point, so you can strain them and get the water out of them. And then the meat's probably done cooking too, because it cooks so incredibly fast. And then your sauce is probably good to go as well, so you can turn that off. All right, y'all, so our noodles are ready to go, our ground beef's ready to go, and our sauce is done. So this is my favorite part of making the lasagna. Now we're gonna start stacking up and layering it. So yeah, here we go. Here's the process of doing that. It's pretty fun, honestly. I really like it. Let's do it. All right, so you're gonna lay out your pasta in your little dish, and as you can see, it's gonna hang over the sides. And then you're just gonna have to clip off the edges. You can use the extra scraps for butter noodles. It's usually what I eat it, or you could just make some kind of pasta. And then you're gonna spread your cream cheese all over the noodles, lasagna noodles. I usually melt it in the microwave for like 30 seconds because it can be kind of rough. And then you're gonna put the meat onto the cream cheese, and then you're gonna add your sauce. Little layer of sauce, tasty, tasty. Also, I realized midway through pouring the sauce that the spoon had holes in it, so I grabbed a different spoon and switched it out and was able to catch more of the sauce. Good vibes. After you finish adding the sauce on top of the meat, then the last step is you're going to put a layer of cheese over all of the sauce. And then once you have the cheese over all of the sauce, then you're just literally going to repeat this whole process again. So yeah, you're going to repeat this process again. So, you know, just the lasagna noodles, the cream cheese, the meat, the sauce, the cheese. You're going to put a final layer of a lasagna noodle on top, trim them, and then you're gonna add some sauce on top of the lasagna noodles so they're not dry, and then you're gonna add, guess what, some more cheese for fun. All right, y'all, so we have our lasagna all layered up in here, and there's the thing about vegan cheese. Vegan cheese doesn't really melt that good, so I'm gonna try to put some foil on top of this, and hopefully it will help the cheese melt a little bit better. I've made this lasagna quite a few times, and I've actually never tried that, so I'm trying something new. So hopefully it helps the cheese melt and, you know, look a little more realistic, like real melted cheese, I guess. Also, sorry if the quality looks a little bit different. My camera died, so I had to switch to my phone. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna try to put some foil on top of this so the cheese melts. Let's do it. So we got our oven set to 350, and we're gonna stick this good lasagna in the oven, and we're gonna cook it for about 30 minutes. So yeah, let's get going. All right, y'all, it's been 30 minutes, so let's see what this lasagna is looking like. Hopefully it's ready to go. All right, let's go. Ooh. So here's the final product. It looks super good, y'all. I'm so excited. Can't wait to eat this. Okay, and once your lasagna has cooled down a little bit, you can slice and dice it. And yeah, you can serve it up. It looks so good, y'all. I'm going to melt when I eat this. It's gonna taste so good. Oh my god. Alright, y'all, and that is how you make vegan lasagna. I hope that y'all like this video. Let me know if there's any foods that you want me to try to make, any good southern foods, and I'll make them for you. Yeah, so without further ado, I'll see y'all next time, and thanks for supporting the channel. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time on this Vegan Girl Crush channel. Laters.